Let's go, boy!
Throw a grenade. One.
No, he got me. Damn it.
Up the stairs.
I got him! Let's go! Ah, my bitch! Let's fucking go.
I just killed one.
You can only run so far until your heart
What
Thank you,
coordination,
Carl.
guys. Let's fucking
Thank
go.
you, Carl.
Here he goes. That's right.
You filthy fucking degenerate! Bring you, Imperial Astronaut Hunter! Learn what it means to get fucked, you fucking...
What's up, chat? Hello. Hello. Today we are going through airsoft stuff because the boys are thinking about going out again, and it's been a hot minute since I've played. So, yeah, I have my Titman, as you can see. So, but yeah, we're just literally gonna go through stuff because it hasn't been touched in years. It's been so long. So. But yeah, this is it. We're just gonna throw on some tunes, hang out with some friends, and go through some shit. So. Okay, I is here.
I was wondering why the stream was muted. I was trying to listen.
Well, it's because like if I played the audio through Discord, it would double in stream. You know what I mean?
Oh,
so you'd have to watch the actual stream. But I was just trying to show it, so if anybody's legitimately curious.
Seeing all your shit.
So this is my baby. First gen Hitman M4. This thing, it's got a lot of mods to it. Oh wait, should I be muting myself?
I don't hear enough.
Because then I don't know if you'll double it on stream.
I think you're good.
Das Titby. Yes, sir. Yeah, if you guys get annoyed with me, I don't know, you can just mute me. Or I can mute myself. It's up to you guys.
Colon closing parenthesis.
Oh, fuck. Was not paying attention.
But yeah. Crytek front rail. Well, shit. Yeah, Crytek front rail. It's got the lockout mod pin. What else does that have? It has a Type 4 in it. It has the Noveski like amplifier on it. And my light. And a PTS Fortis shift. It's a rep. And then I put some like grip hand guards on it. I don't know if you can see on the front. But yeah, it's just clean, minimal. I love this thing. The beast.
Gotta paint it, Carl.
Paint it? Dude, no, this is one of my only guns that hasn't touched. Actually, that's a lie. A lot of my... Does it still work? We're about to find out. I gotta lube it. I have to first cut this lockout. Been that long. We cut out the lockout. The lockout is just literally a zip tie through the body, because you can internally adjust the FPS on this thing with an Allen key. So you have to run a rear back body pin as a lockout with a zip tie through it. So then it splits like a real AR basically down the middle. It's set to semi and the system forward. Yeah, and the guts of it are kind of weird. Very. Yeah, you have your bolt. Stock hop up, because you don't need to adjust these things. But yeah, it actually looks still pretty lubed. It's just dirty. Which is good. I don't even know if I need to do much. Yeah, like, I don't want to take apart of it much if I don't have to. Basically, like, grease a little bit of O-rings and send pressure through it. I don't know how it's going to do, because I also have no idea the state of my tank. I bet my tank's expired.
Like your green gas?
No, my air tank.
I mean, even if it's expired. As long as it has air in it, it's the biggest thing. It'll leak down a lot.
It's not like a lot of these tanks like actually fail, you know? Like when have you ever heard of a tank failing?
Not the new modern ones.
No, this one's was made in 2015. So I don't know how long they're good for. I thought the rule was 5 years. Yeah, it literally says on the tank, carbon fiber hybrid 5-year tank. So it's probably expired. Still gonna run it though.
You're still gonna send it, you silly goose.
Yeah. Cycle it. Air into it. Alright, if I die, it was nice knowing you guys.
Okay.
I already lubed the tank, by the way.
Does the tank have air in it?
Barely. Fire the hole. Yeah, it doesn't have any air.
Damn.
Nope. Nothing. Yeah, it's like right at 0. Nice. This thing doesn't shoot fast, but it's a realistic recoil and like full auto rate. That's that gun, I guess. Should probably clean the barrel. I'd have to find a rod. I'm not gonna do that. I'll find one in a bit. All right, the next one. Now, if something's gonna go wrong, it's gonna be with this gun. 100%. This is my Tokyo Murray VSR-10 G spec, and it's converted to a Wolverine bolt with air. This thing's sick. This I've killed people at like almost 400 feet with this thing. It's still the farthest shooting gun I've ever held, and I've built and held a lot of different shit. Like this gun was a menace. It's like cost me like $2,000, I think, to build this thing. I'm missing a screw. Yeah, this thing's cool. I shoot .46s with it, and it has a dual point hop up, so the hop up is like this instead of one center contact point, and it's R hopped as well with a really wide contact patch. I charged a battery. It seems like it's gonna work, so we'll even see if the gun turns on or it like explodes. I'm like really nervous, actually. I'm gonna take my headphones off so I can hear the gun, because if it starts leaking, that would be bad. It's making noise. Plugged in. Battery feels okay. It seems like it's turning on. I won't know until I pressurize it. I'm gonna pressurize it though without the battery connected. I don't know. I don't know what's the smarter idea. Anyway, there's a CO2. It's powered by CO2 in the back, like this. With its cap. And so how it works is that you basically take this cap and you twist it off. That. And that's how you put a new CO2 in. And then it repressurizes when you put a new one on. I'm so scared. Okay. I should probably lubricate this. Or at least throw some type of grease in it. And I don't want to take this thing apart fully, because it has to be a very certain height when this goes on. I might just send it. See what happens. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's leaking a bit. You can hear it leaking. Does that have power though? That's one wasted CO2. That's really cold. Does that mean it needs to go in?
Okay.
Out. I think it needs to come out.
Where did Kate go, dude?
He's been kind of lurking.
I think it needs to go in.
What map is that? Yeah, that's pretty good.
All right, attempt number 2.
Alright.
It's pressurized. It works. And it's not leaking. Oh my god. Okay. Can you guys have the stream pulled up, right? Or you guys can okay, listen how quiet this is. Imagine getting shot 350 feet away and this is all you hear. Ready?
He's hacking. He's hacking.
That's it. It's and it like dude, it's so good. It's literally so quiet. Dude, it works.
PSI is that?
This is at so with a G spec you have to run more PSI because there's less barrel length. So it creates less of a chamber. So if the barrel was longer, I could run it at a lower PSI. This is at 175 right now. Yeah, it's a lot. But it's very efficient. You still get like I could probably pull the trigger with BBs in it like 80 times before I'd have to reload. But in a sniper, you're not shooting as much.
Yeah.
So I usually can get like 3 mags before I throw a CO2 change. I can't believe it works and it's not leaking.
Are you running that Saturday then?
Oh fuck yeah.
Your other tank?
Oh no, this will be I don't know. Like I honestly forgot how to adjust the pressure on this thing. So I know it's legal, that's all I know. I know 2.8 joules is the legal limit at most fields, so I'll have to look at the rules. But I definitely should clean the barrel on this thing.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I gotta find the mags for this thing too.
Hear that?
I heard it cycle. Oh yeah.
That's no precocking either. It's gonna shred.
It sounds spicy. So do you know what the Go Airhead limits are, Jordan, for FPS?
Snipers are as mad high, but there's like minimum engagement distance.
Yeah, there's MOD for sure.
And then like rifles are 350 FPS with a 32, and then DMRs are anything above 350. I think like I don't know what the upper limit of a DMR is.
Probably 450, which is like 1.8
Yeah.
joules. Because if the field is smart, they're going to be running stuff in joules, not FPS.
Well, I think just for chrono, they do have a joule limit too, but like mainly they just measure FPS with 32. I forget if they have a joule.
I mean, they should run it in joules. If they're doing it right, technically they should be running it in joules.
I don't know. Mine's set for 350 with a 3.2. I don't know how many joules that.
So that's 400 with a 2.0. So that's 1.5.
I am ready. Fucking ready.
Yeah, it's 1.5 joules.
I hope my mag speed good. It's the only problem I worry about with this thing.
Right.
And my rate of fire is like 32 rounds per RPS. Yeah, rounds per second.
Yeah.
One under the field limit.
Oh yeah. I can't believe this thing works.
That full auto on this is only for when people don't call their hits.
Right. That's funny.
It is actually very funny.
Where's your MP5 at?
Oh yeah, I'll grab that next. That will have to actually go through. So this, just making sure it's clear. This is my MP5. I don't remember if this is technically an A3 or an A5 with this front end. But it has the grip light. Hey, and it still works. Oh my god. This thing's awesome. Boop, boop, boop. But yeah. It's dope. I love this thing. And it's got the retractable stock on it too. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, that's tight.
Yeah. This is Polarstar jack build, and then the battery and the ECU go in the grip. So, and then I usually just throw like a piece of tape underneath the bottom. But I won't be
Gotta,
able to
like,
test it with air.
Get a rubber plug or 3D print something for that. Hold your battery in better.
Yeah, I would have to. It'd have to be like extended with a hole for the airline at the bottom. Yeah.
It's not too hard.
No, it was like probably could make something, and it has the. It still has the screw locations for it. I think it has a laser on it too, if I remember correctly. Ah, the laser works. Beep, 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 beep.
Is that in the front sight post? Where is that?
It's above the barrel.
Oh, damn, that's tight.
Yeah. So it goes barrels in the middle, lights on the bottom. Right. With the
It's a nice
grip.
placement.
Yeah. And then usually I just tape the light, but I obviously need new tape. But yeah, this thing's dope. I'd run it as my sniper backup in full auto kids. But carrying 2 guns, that shit's hard.
You want to run around with real plates?
No.
Why not? We are.
It's only like what, 40 pounds?
No.
No. I
If
got
that?
some. I got some baller lightweight plates, level
Oh,
4s.
dope. Oh shit. Okay.
They're I'm pretty sure mine are buoyancy neutral too. So like if I fall in water, they won't fucking pull me down.
This, I swear though, if I hooked up air to it though, it would probably leak. It's always had issues leaking, and it's only a Polarstar jack. Like, it's not super efficient. Polarstar jacks were like the entry line drop-in kit when it first came out, and that was 7 years ago. So the technology has really increased since then. But yeah.
I gotta fill my air tank tomorrow.
Yeah, I was planning on doing it after work tomorrow at APC.
Hey, where do you get your CO2 filled?
APC.
Yeah, ours is air. We don't use CO2. The only gun that
Okay.
uses CO2 is the bolt action.
The reason I was asking is because my turbo car runs off CO2 for boost, my boost solenoids. I was kind of trying to figure out where I was gonna get it filled up at.
Yeah, that's a
Go
good
to
question.
Any paintball field. Because
Yeah,
most of their rentals will,
They have
like
a
Titman's,
giant
run on
container.
CO2.
Interesting.
I'm not sure how it is with paintball guns now, but
Ready?
most of them, all back in the day, were on CO2
Right.
or
Yeah.
nitrous.
Yeah, because it's a 2.5 pound thing, so
All right, I'm gonna
yeah,
grab
that's
the
a
next
lot
one.
bigger than an air gun, but or CO2 gun. I walked up into a hardware store today and asked them if they had CO2, and they just looked at me like I was stupid. Or
Really?
Ace Hardware, yeah, I don't know if y'all have Ace. But Ace Hardware, like, used to do that. They got bought out by some off-the-wall hardware store
Ugh.
in my town now. They just looked at me like I was stupid.
So this next one is my Mark 18, like, I don't know. It's kind of an ugly duckling, but it's a VFC body. Yeah. This thing's dope. This is my speed AEG build, but I think the MOSFET is trash, so I need to rewire it.
Is it
I know
stock
this-
gears in that?
I think it has an increased gear set, but I know that the gearbox is currently locked up right now, and the MOSFET loves to fry batteries, so
Okay.
won't be touching this thing. But God, dude, this for an AEG, this thing shoots so good. So this was spec'd for my indoor, 300 FPS gun, but this thing is a ripper. And then this light on here, oof. This is a pretty nice Streamlight actually. This is a Streamlight TR10. Yeah.
I have a Streamlight on my Polarstar. I need to buy or take off. Might put it on the AK.
Then I think this PEC box was just for show. I don't think it works. But yeah, this thing's cool. I know it's locked up. I can feel it in the trigger too.
Dude, get a Perun MOSFET.
Maroon MOSFET. Okay.
Yeah, look them up, dude. They're sick. That's what's in the AK I just was shooting. It has a optical trigger too.
Interesting.
They're nutty, and they're relatively cheap compared to the other ones.
Yeah, I love this thing when it worked. But yeah, it's eight 2 or 3 batteries on me because of the MOSFET. got 2 or 3 more. Yeah. That are showable at least. The other, I got 3 more that are showable. I actually sold a lot of it. So this one's pretty big. This is my KGW M700. This was my first air-powered build I did. But it was CO2 originally, and then I converted the mag to air. No, I think it's green gas. Yeah, it's green gas. I never really dialed. I didn't do any barrel mods to this thing, and when I was doing the research, that was super important. This thing loves to misfeed, so I don't play with it anymore. It's kind of just a showpiece because it's got the fancy silver barrel on it. Short barrel. Because these came in a full length, and this is the chopped barrel with the suppressor on it. Then your hop-up adjustment was here above a little dial. So
Yeah, I remember those.
it did okay, but it's like after I built this and then I saw how successful like the VSR10 platform is, I kind of shelved this thing and just built VSR10, and I'm glad I did because that gun's disgusting. So cool showpiece. I like it. It's got a couple rare parts on it, so. All right, next one. This one is my race pistol. This is a short stroke high kappa 4.3. So yeah, got a big ass light on it. It's way too big for the gun, but it's still cool. It works well. Tokyo Marui. And then it's got some really cool pieces on. I put on there like these super fancy grip screws. And it's got the extended beaver tail. It's a cool build. Pretty custom. It's short stroked as well. But yeah, I think this, oh yeah, everything still works on this thing. Crazy how long you don't touch stuff and it still works. Quality. Quality GAT. Airsoft GAT, I should say. It also has these Kosa grips on it too. Very cool.
You bringing that thing Saturday?
I might as a backup. I don't know if it'll work. I think it still works.
Should. As long as the mags don't leak.
Yeah, I was like, that's the thing with pistols.
Is it double stack mags or what?
Uh,
or 1911 mags?
The high kappas only take high kappa mags.
Oh yeah, okay, so double stack.
Yeah. I'd have to check. I don't know. I know I have a hard holster for this thing too, without the light, and the light's bulky as hell, so I'd probably take it off. Yeah. That was like my custom pistol build that I did, and then this one, this is like the mother of all pistols. This is like if you know, you know kind of thing. This is my Marui Mark 23.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tight.
I love it. Non-blowback, but the best pistol in airsoft. I'm telling you right here. Still to this day. I know it needs a hop up or a bucking really bad. I think it needs a bucking, which I have. It's sitting over there. And 9-ball bucking. That's all you need in this thing. Just a 9-ball bucking. The mags love to leak on this bitch, though. But yeah, it's like I don't know what's quieter, the pistol or the bolt action, which I think the bolt action is, which is crazy how well it works. But yeah, killed a lot of people with this thing. And the bolt action, obviously. Alright, and then I got one more. So, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but this is a Valken. But this is like one of the nicest Valkens that they ever came out with. And I helped actually produce these back in the day. So, yeah, I was there when they were basically testing the... I didn't like help design anything, but I helped build them when we had the shipment come from Valken, and the bodies needed reshimming on the front pin. They all had to be drilled out because they were manufactured wrong. So me and my buddy Mason drilled out all like 400 of these of the first run production. So since I helped, I got to take home a really cool spec number, which is 007 on this thing.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, so this is gun 007.
That's a flex, dude.
Yeah, but this is probably one of the nice Valkens, the nicest Valken they probably ever made. Even though they make lower quality stuff. But I think the only thing mod I have in this is a G&G green bucking. This was kind of a gun I just gave to people to use as a backup if they wanted to play. It was that or my Evo Scorpion when I had that, but I sold that a couple months ago. So.
Dude, I told Cody to come too. We'll see if he does.
Okay.
Oh, Cody Boat.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, he should. Yeah, I've talked to him multiple times about coming to an actual Milsim event. By the way, Milsim event confirmed in October at the Boy Scout Ranch. I got
Is
the
it during
insider.
No Coast?
I don't know. I'll double check the dates. I don't know the dates yet. All I know is that the
Coast
game is
typically
confirmed.
September.
It is. It's September.
I
But
thought it was like Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, this should be October.
all right, tight.
So yeah, this
Yeah, I
will
should
be
able to make it then.
this will be 1861 2 is the game, was what it's called on American Milsim. So, and we'll probably go as green because fuck
When
tan.
is it?
Like I said, they haven't released the dates yet. I asked one of the guys who helps run AMS to give me a date, and I was like, hey, I don't see 1861 on the website, and they're like, yeah, it's because we don't know the dates yet, but it is confirmed. So
Dope.
Where would it be?
the Boy Scout Ranch in Elbert, Colorado.
Oh, that's like right down the street from my house.
Yes. Yeah, for
That'd be
you,
tight.
it would literally be like a 20-minute drive.
Yeah. I'd be down.
Yep, it's 2 days. It'll be a full Saturday and a half Sunday. So
You
As
have a
long as it's
loadout,
not
B?
like no.
I have an extra plate carrier and gear if you need it. Let me know.
We're going as green because fuck tan.
Well, that's the only thing is my other plate carrier is tan. I have a cheap one we could spray paint.
he
green.
could rock that as long as he had green camo. That would be in rule regulation.
I have green camo with my hunting gear. But granted, it's probably not going to be that cold.
I have spare green camo, and we have a black multicam plate carrier too, if that works.
I'm a 2X brother. I don't know.
You
if I'll
could-
fit in anything that
You
wear.
can. I don't know the rules on black. It's like I can't remember what AMS has done recently with black.
Just
I have an
make
Eagle
it.
plate carrier we could make fit for sure. So
Yeah.
Well, I've got a black jacket, and then I'll just be Sturman, bro. I'll just run around.
oh,
You know
man,
what's
I'm
funny?
strict.
It's funny because I could get Jesse to come too, and he has an SVD, so you could be Sturman.
What's up?
I could be Sturmy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got it. It's not an all black SVD. It's the true two-tone, like Dragonov style. But
Nice.
All right, boys. I'm heading to the gym. I'll catch you in a little bit.
all right,
All right,
sounds
dog.
good.
All right. Peace.
But
Dude, I'm just excited the VSR 10 works because y'all have no idea. One, how much that gun fucks, and two, I'm just amazed. And then I have two other guns. One of them is my first ever airsoft gun. It's like barely together. And then I just have like a spring bolt action sniper because it's fun. Totally stock. But I should find a cleaning rod and try to clean the VSR 10. I should probably try to clean this thing too, because if I don't have batteries, somebody will. So, I could at least rock this as a backup. So, or the
yeah,
10.
if I go, I hope everybody knows that I'm gonna be like full blown mooching the entire time. So
Yeah, that's usually how airsofting goes, bro.
Bro, I've always wanted to do like a milsim stuff like that because they did back when I was really into paintball. They did it a lot, and that was when like Titman was like running the show on that shit.
Right. Titman was top dog back then. Yeah, a lot of people
like,
didn't even know.
Titman was swinging big dick, bro.
People didn't even know that like Titman made airsoft stuff for a while, and
Yeah.
the first gen stuff that they made is insane. So good.
Facts.
Like, still to this day, still one of my favorite, I think, ARs that I have ever used or have. I don't know, it just works. That's why I like this thing. It just
Yeah.
It's
just
never let
does
me
what
down.
You need it to. Yeah.
it's never failed me. So
That was like the thing back in the day when I think it was like the Titman 98.
yes.
Yeah, that thing was a fucking gangster.
But yeah. The only thing weird on this is that you can still pull the trigger even in safe, but the gun won't cycle. So
they had the Titman 98 custom, but it had an option for it that it would have like a custom pro. No, I can't remember. But it had like an option where the hopper had like a gear on the inside of it that would also help with like your paintballs feeding.
Huh.
So like you really didn't ever have like any jams or anything that was like an issue.
Also, I lied. This thing does have a modified hub up. You can see the adjustment screw for it right there.
And I remember actually somebody brought to me it as an event as a gift. So shout out to that guy. And he's like, I'm gonna put this thing in for you, and it's gonna shoot so much better, which it does, 100%. But yeah, there's the EDC adjustment screw. Yeah.
Nice.
Then the Allen key in the dust cover there, that's your FPS adjustment. Yep. I fucking love this thing. Hey, who just dropped that follow? I can't see your name.
How's it going?
Good. Oh, I'm gonna butcher your name so hard. It's Athena?
Athena.
Athena.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it. Cool. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that.
Nice gun.
Thanks. It's airsoft. It's not real.
Because
Yeah.
Twitch.
It's toy. We can't do real stuff on Twitch. I wouldn't risk it, even if you could, right? I wouldn't risk it for TOS, obviously. But yeah, we're just going through all my stuff because this will be the first time I've played in 3 years, and I went to a national event last year, but I was only a photographer for it, so didn't get to shoot anything. But yeah, I love this thing. Absolute unit that works. Then go back to the VSR 10 real quick. This is my baby. This will be like, if I ever sell everything, this is the only thing I would ever keep, just as a showpiece, because it's just so good. And it's dead quiet, as you can hear already. Oh yeah, still holding pressure good. But yeah, this thing, I love it. Oh dude, the mag button is gross. I gotta figure that out. I'm gonna have to, oh dude, I'm gonna have to take apart the gun for that. Yeah, because it doesn't want to, I have to reset it every time. That's annoying. I might take it apart right now. Bro, I haven't touched this stuff in so long, I don't even remember how like shit comes off. Oh, I remember now. So the bipod will have to get unscrewed, and then, no, I can still do it. There's a screw right here. Why is this button's like stuck? I wonder if I could grease the button. Like just the button. Not the actual release where it physically touches the mag, but just the button. We're not playing Tarkov because it's a dead game.
Dead game. Trash game.
Trash
So
dead
fucking
game,
worse.
dude. No, not really. It's. I just am sad to see where it's at right now. Everybody complains about the game, but
Are we talking about how bad Tarkov is?
yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can't stand that game. It used to be fun back in 18, 19.
I'm gonna find a mag to see if this will actually like release. I'm gonna see if I can find one. Hang on, chat. BRB.
maybe in my mags box. Like, the thing about these is that the weight of the mag doesn't really affect if it's gonna release properly or not. Like, it just works or it doesn't. Yeah, so right now it doesn't want to stay. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to fix that. Maybe like find a different spring for it or something. Not quite sure. But I guess we're taking it apart on stream. So yeah, because like if I want any gun to work this weekend, it needs to be this one. Now it's stuck, but it doesn't want to come out. Okay, now it came out. Okay, it's kind of working. I just don't. See if I can make it better. Oh, we're gonna put it down and take it apart. Gotta clear the table. Why not? Ow! Fucker. Alright. Take this biatch apart time. I used to tech on guns a lot, so I have a decent amount of tools, but I haven't used them in a long time, so. That's it. Too small. Maybe an actual Allen probably work better. I remember losing. Now it's all coming back to me. I remember losing this Allen so many times and replacing it out of this whole kit.
Excuse me.
We're gonna take off the bipod because it's just in the way. Or at least move it.
closer so y'all can see. Have a little tray and everything. I don't have any of that shit. Kind of scared. I haven't touched this stuff in so long. I'm like, oh. Body screw. Right in half. Oh, dude, whoever whoever put stickers on this gun to make sure it passed Corona put it literally right over a body screw. There you go. Like, where's the last one? It's because it's hiding. That's the middle. That's the okay. The rear's longer. Then the whole thing splits in half, and then we got to keep it together. And this airline is very important. Not fuck that up. Still pretty clean. This piece of grass. Now the mag release is. Remove the trigger guard. Pull the mag out of it. This little guy, that's the mag release with the spring. Like it's all one piece. So I don't know if I need a stronger. I don't know if a stronger spring would do it. The length would fuck it up. I don't know if I just like grease. It's got a lot of dirt on it. So yeah, maybe I just apply like the smallest amount of grease onto that. So tiny. Probably should move the gun so I don't fuck it up. I remember, and it's coming back to me now. I remember that being finicky, how you put it all back in. The thing about grease, though, is that it collects dirt. So I don't know. We're gonna try this, and if it doesn't work, I know this is the problem, and like I'm using the smallest amount, like, of grease possible. All I'm gonna do around basically this. Edges locks in. Very, very little amount. I'm literally just taking whatever residual on it, and I'm just kind of like wiping around with it. It looks better. It visually looks better. So that might be it. I have to do that little bit. Trigger guard back in. Rotating. Trigger guard literally just obviously wraps around the trigger. That. Pop this in without why this song plays every time. Oh, you know what help if I put the mag release back in? Wish this bipod would come off, but I don't think it's going to. Rotate up like this. Okay, well, actually, that can help me. Drop this in. Sorry, you probably have a hard time hearing me. That was way smoother than I thought. Okay. And then goes back in, trying to dodge all the wiring here. And I did not get it to go. The thing about this thing, there's not really a safety on it. I know it's unloaded, but it's very, very sensitive too. So so. Like the lightest trigger possible. Come on, thing. I think it's stopping it from going in. For the trigger guard. How did I do this last time? Hard. Harder than I thought. Needs to go back, but I don't know why it's fighting me. I remember there was a trick for this, and I can't remember what that is because I haven't touched it in so long. Yeah, dude. I think you got to drop in the back first. Yeah, okay. I see what it is. The wiring. Yep, there it goes. Come on. Yeah. So annoying. Is that it? I think I got it. Nice. Okay.
So I'm gonna put all the screws in before I push the mag release. Still works. Middle one. Just kidding. Yeah, this would be a lot easier if I didn't have an airline and wiring. I had to dodge around the trigger guard. I did. But yeah, that's the hard part. Probably isn't the best angle. Sorry, chat. Just re-putting in the front screw. Alright, so now, the thing about these bodies is that you gotta make sure every screw has a certain amount of tension on it. If it's over tight or too loose, stuff doesn't like to work properly. Yeah, and that feels so much better. But it's not releasing the mag. No, there it goes. Yep. Nice. It's fixed. So yeah, I'll just remember that part's got to stay clean because it had a ton of dust on it. Nice. And then the bipod gets retightened. Great. Yep. And then should probably check the screws on the scope and then probably pull my run cam off since I don't use it anymore. Extra weight. I don't remember how it comes off. I think I just pulled it back in the day. No, there's a front screw. And they've come out with so much better cameras since I started doing this. Yeah, and then I just pulled it off the front or the back. No, it was the front. It's the only way. Yeah, okay. But yeah, that was the run cam. I had a like real magnified camera on it. For my RMR goes, dude. Joke. Not tall enough. I'd still be looking into the scope ring. To be alright. What are you guys doing? Quiet in there.
Everybody got tired of me talking. It's fine.
Pull off this John, cause fuck this thing.
Yeah, I'm still holding max pressure, and I've pulled the trigger on this like 40 times probably today. So I'll waste the CO2 and depressurize it, but yeah, it's a good gun. Very good gun. Again, probably the best airsoft, by the way, airsoft. Probably the best airsoft gun I've ever built, and still the farthest shooting airsoft gun I know of under legal FPS or joules. There you go. It's done. The other gun I feel like I should test because Jordan's right is my high kappa, because I will need some type of backup running this thing. And I know the Mark 23 needs a hop up. So I could put a hop up in it if I could find it. But then the mags would still be hit or miss. And taking apart airsoft pistol mags is the worst. It's especially on the Tokyo Marine Mark 23 because it has two punch out pins that are like incredibly annoying to get back together. I remember that. So yeah, I will test the high kappa. So that's what I'll do now. Put this away. Gotta take all the pressure out of this thing. Now it's out. You can hear it. I know I have more mags for this thing, but I still gotta test it. Hang on. I'll have to find more mags. Like this one's labeled 2. But I have more. I think I have 4 or 5. Taking it. Oops. Making sure it's clear. Still gonna fire it into the ground. Still works. Again, barrel probably needs cleaning. Green gas is good because it self-lubricates the gun. Lockback still works. Fuck yeah, this is a good gun. I'm just holding down the slide release button. Weird, it doesn't want to stay. Yeah, it's like it doesn't cycle to it when it should be out. Oh, it's because the follower on this mag. See, when I pull it, it should stay released. But I mean, it holds pressure. It still fires. These are nice mags. I think, are these real Marui mags? Yep, Tokyo Marui. Okay, so I have more of these. I love the mag. I wish the magwell was a little bit bigger, but I love the chonky grip on the bottom. Makes it so nice. And the thing about airsoft is that when you go to reloading, you tend to catch more on the lips because they're more defined than like a real pistol. But yeah. I have more of those. I just gotta find them. Full pressure though. That's so cool, man. All this stuff still works after all these years. Very cool. Where could those mags be? I have like a drawer with all of my mags, and I only saw this in them. So I wonder if they're in my box or in my... I have a bag full of just M4 mags too. They could be in there. But I don't remember the last time I used this thing. Like where I was. I think it's... Since it's short stroke, it's having a hard time. Or maybe the release doesn't have enough spring tension. Feels weak. I don't know. Safety doesn't work. Yeah, good little pistol. Okay, and then I need to clean all the barrels on them. But then I gotta clean up all this mess. That might be it. That might be all we're doing today. What time is it? 8? Wow, it's later than I thought. Well, I think I'm gonna end it there and just hang out with the boys. So, but yeah, that's glad to see you guys here and look at some of my airsoft stuff. So, thank you. Oh, I should probably show. Do I have my main play carrier? I might. Hang on. Yeah, this is. It was. There we go. Yeah, it's my main unit right here. Love this thing. The Cry Precision JPC, but it's a repro, so it's like airsoft spec. But I mean, it's still probably. I mean, it's a $300 plate carrier. Like you could run definitely real plates in this, no problem. Like everything's held up, and I've put this thing through hell. The only thing that's like showing wear is the mag pouches on the front. And that's not even part of this carrier. So, but yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.